Okay. Hey guys, so let's go ahead and do a personal card of the day. It's going to be pick a card. Yes, I'll be there in a minute. It's going to be a pick a card style. I'm going to use my nails for you to choose from. So let's see. Let's do it this way. If you notice, they're all slightly different. So if you're drawn to 1, this nail, 2, this nail, 3, this nail. So you can pause this if you want to make your selection, let your intuition do the picking, and then we will get into your message. Okay, so if you chose 1, wait, let me get it together. If you chose 1, which was this nail here, I can't put that up on its own. You could probably see why. It's the, you see what finger it is. So if you chose 1, your first message is, actually I want to use this deck first. Okay. So this is the equivalent of the Hanged Man card. And right now, the message coming with that is also in relation to something that feels like communication issues of some form. So maybe you're having trouble expressing yourself, or maybe you're having trouble feeling heard, or maybe it's vice versa. You're not having trouble understanding someone else. For some of you, this could even be feeling like you're communicating with spirit or your intuition the way you would like to. Whatever it is, however it resonates, whatever communication issues is showing up in your life. That is something that is coming up right now. So Spirit is saying, instead, try your best to not pay so much attention to the external world or the other eyes on you, the other opinions, the noise, the trolls online, the bots online, whatever it is, and go inside and listen to what your heart is telling you, because that is also going to lead you to the clarity of what your intuition is trying to explain in some level. Or maybe your intuition won't help you to understand what's behind the communication issue, whether it's due to someone else or even if it's you not understanding why you can't communicate the way you need to or how you want to or in a efficient way. Your next message is, let's go ahead and see, wisdom. So you have unique wisdom, you have powerful wisdom, you have magical wisdom, and it's time to embrace that. This kind of feels like going along with the message I did the other day of sometimes when you're stepping into your authentic self, that can feel like a lonely journey, and some of you may be experiencing that right now as well. So that's what I see right now. If you made it this far, send me a unicorn emoji. Comment below, let me know what's going on. Now, for those of you that chose 2, which was this nail here, let's see what your first message is. Okay, so we have the 7 of Cups, but before I get into this, it's weird because I saw a flash of a scene from that movie, The Players Club. Now, that can mean different things for different people, but what it kind of feels like, what I'm taking away from is there's a certain lifestyle or a certain energy of people that may be around or maybe that you've been a part of that it's time to distance from, because it has turned toxic, it has turned way too ego driven, and it has like a shelf life. It could expire. So use your discernment on how that may apply to you in your life, but that is what I was seeing. And then getting back to the card, it's the 7 of Cups energy. So right now, you need to reevaluate the choices in front of you because you have them. You just may not want to really see them fully or have trouble seeing them right now because you're so used to something else, whether it was comfortable, whether it was gave you immediate gratification, whatever it might have been. But it is time to look deeper because it's like your spirit is calling you to something different now. It's calling you to a different path now altogether. And, with that, although you may be leaning towards one way right now, it's also okay if you lean towards a different one later, because it kind of feels like trying different things, trying on different faces not in a way where you're trying to be deceptive, but just trying to figure out what fits for you in this new version of self, and that's okay. So, but with all that being said, still use your discernment, still choose wisely, still notice red flags when they show up, because not everybody, not everything, not every environment is deserving of your time, energy, attention, or access to you, period. So it's time to reevaluate all of that. And then also, let's see what else. The finances came up reverse. So some of you may be trying to, and it's funny that this was connected to that message of Players Club in the beginning. So some of you may be trying to heal your finances or get quick money, but that's not always the best way to go. Sometimes slow and steady is what wins the race. And Spirit also says this is depending upon the choices you make now that will lay out the longevity of the future, especially when it comes to finances and things like that, if that's something that's on your mind, as well as sometimes what's worth having can take years. Okay, doesn't mean it's going to be decades and decades. Hopefully not. I mean, in some cases it might, but if that's the divine timing of things, then that's what it is. But at the same time, I don't think it's like, it feels more like a few years, like 2 to 5 kind of vibe is what I'm getting for the majority of people. So if you made it this far, send me a money or a coin emoji and comment below. Let me know what's going on if you want to, and I'll talk to you another time. And then for those of you that chose 3, which was this nail, let's see, yep, this nail here. Let's go ahead and see what your first message is. Okay, it's the Death card. So change, transformation, rebirth. Although this can be uncomfortable, although with change and transformation can come feelings of grief or loss, looking ahead down the road, I do see things worth celebrating for you. I am seeing a birthday cake as well. So again, that could be just more symbolic of this energy of change and rebirth. And there's still being like a sweetness to it all, even though like a silver lining behind the clouds, behind the storm, or the uncomfortableness of it all. But it could also be that for some of you, there is some sort of significant change in a positive light around an upcoming birthday. So could be yours or someone's close to you. Maybe this will make sense later, but that's what I feel as a side message because I'm seeing that cake. And I am also feeling like a lot of you are purging old relationships in whatever form, romantic, platonic, family, friends, acquaintances, online, people online, followers, subscribers, whatever it is, to make room for more loving connections rather than the false, fake, or the ones that are just not in alignment. And then also we have the message here of a galactic. So everything that's happening does feel like it's a cycle that needs to be taking place and that the universe has your back, and also needing to remember that you are bigger than this earthly realm. You are bigger than this earthly body. You are connected to source. You know what I mean? So it's like that saying that nothing really dies, it only changes form. So if you can find comfort in that in some way, somehow, then this message is for you. And if you made it this far, send me a star emoji, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll talk to you another time. Bye.